I have a young lady that has joined us who is a new user to AdminSolve. So Karen will guide you through the platform and I will explain everything as we go along. So let's start with the basics, entering customer details. So click on your customer heading, then click on New Customer. This directs you to the New Customer page. As you can see, the customer page is self-explanatory, but with a few exceptions. So let's type in your customer forename and your customer surname. If your client is a company, then enter the company name under the surname and leave the forename blank. This will become clearer later on. The rate is the hourly rate that you charge your customers. If the work is for a one-off job or a set amount, then enter the full amount, not applying any VAT if applicable. The status, by clicking on the status tab, this allows you to keep your customer active in the system or place them on hold or to archive. But you can always change the status of the said client at any time. The invoice method sets out the way you wish to send your invoices to that customer by setting email, post or none. This will be fully explained later on. If your company is VAT registered, then simply click the box. Then VAT will be applied to your invoices. Otherwise, leave unticked. The company heading will show your company details when we set up your own platform. Under the accountant header, we'll show you at a glance money due, paid or outstanding. But again, we will get back to this later on under the account section. In the address tab, you can add as many addresses as you wish by clicking Add an Address. If the home address differs from the invoice address, then you can simply add the invoice address and change the icon from home to billing, so the system can pick up the address for the invoicing. Place all telephone contact numbers here for your customer to keep on record. Under the email address, this is the email address you enter for your customer here. It will be a default email account that will be used to send out your invoices. That's if invoices are preferred by said customer. Notes. This is a very handy tool to have, as whatever you type in notes, then your employee or your worker that you have assigned this client to will see any instructions that has been written and recorded when they sign in to their own platform. And we can show you how this works later on. So any special instructions or requirements that your customer has requested is all logged, so nothing should ever be missed. The added on is a record of the actual time and date that any note has been added, so never any confusion. We will cover payments under accounting a little later on. The username and password. There are two reasons to give each customer or client a username and password. Firstly, for the platform to register and log clients' details into administration. Secondly, if you feel it will benefit your client having access to their own platform, then you can give them their username and password, which will allow them limited access, which will show any scheduled work, etc. for the forthcoming month, year. Once completed, just click Create Customer. If you have inadvertently missed something, then the system will tell you. If at any time in the future you may wish to update or amend client details or information, then click on the client's name, make the changes, click update. Simple. So now let's move on to the employee section.